time when you're really annoyed and obviously angry about something. You're not professional and you're not straight, and whereas Aspray was. It was damage to equipment. They'd broken the boiler and then expected me to fix it. And I said, no, you're the one who's not paying rent. You're getting universal payments, universal credit payments. You pay for it to be fixed because you've broken it, because it had already been fixed at one point during this period. But obviously they were using the equipment, the cooking equipment, to heat the apartment. So it totally destroyed the look of the kitchen equipment. You know, there were burn marks up everywhere and things like that. So the place was in a terrible shambles, and there was vandalism everywhere. So they literally sat in there and scribbled over the walls, most of the walls. And it was quite dramatic, you know, when it was seen. So, you know, the work that Laide has done is literally turned it back into a habitable home. I've never made a claim like that before. I think it's just roof tiles before. So I've never actually met a loss adjuster. And I don't think I'd have been able to handle him as professionally as, you know, Laide did. She knew exactly where he was coming from, and she knew exactly what he'd be asking and why and where, and what could be seen as wear and tear and what could be seen as damage. I would have, you know, been standing there, he'd have been telling me, which isn't appropriate, is it? It's not, you know, not if you want an effective job. He'd say, no, it's on wear and tear. And they were literally going to palm me off under the malicious damage claim with about £3,000. And once Laide had finished with the loss adjuster, obviously it had risen, including the fees, to 20. So can you imagine how much work I would have had to have done based on the work that was quoted for? And for anyone that's going through any kind of trauma like vandalism or squatters, it's just such a desperate time when you're really annoyed and obviously angry about something. You're not professional and you're not straight, and whereas Aspray was, they were professional, they knew exactly what to do. You know, I'll deal with the loss adjuster, we'll do this and we'll do that, and that's exactly what happened.